Men. Now for my hand on this one. Like, you mean to tell me in 2026, you guys are still doing this? Because explain to me why women are complaining that you men do not touch them during pregnancy. Please explain it to me. Is it a traditional thing? Is it the fear? Because a lot of men will say they are afraid. But I just want us to discuss this because it's not everyday politics. Let's even get to enlighten ourselves a bit because maybe you just don't know the safety and what goes on through a woman's body during pregnancy. But let's get into that. And then we're going to speak about how intimacy is being killed when you're trying to get pregnant. You see, I would think that majority of you will look at this conundrum as a gift to men, right? A moment when a woman is not fighting you on, oh, I'm too tired. A moment when a woman is like, let's get it on. You would think that's a gift. But for some reason, there's something lost in translation. Now, let me explain to you. When a woman is pregnant, it's the ultimate time to be intimate. This is a time when her blood flow increases. This is a time when her estrogen and progesterone increases, and her body is like knock ready for you. But there are these excuses you give, like, oh, it's not safe, or oh, I'm afraid, which I don't understand it. Or, oh, we're gonna knock the baby. That doesn't even make sense. Now, this information is not for everyone. This information is only for those people that your doctor has given you a go ahead to be intimate. Now, during pregnancy, a lot of women's pregnancies go in different ways, right? So this does not apply to everyone. If your doctor has given you the permission to go ahead and you don't have any complications and you don't have to be bedridden, then this is for you. Men, seriously, I don't know if it's an old way of thinking or what you've been taught in the past, but I promise you, a woman is the most sensitive and ready and ripe during pregnancy. There will be no other time in the history of a woman that her body is as ready as right now. So you do have such a disservice, and first of all, you now create other issues that shouldn't even be there. Now your wife, and this is why I say marry someone you love, marry someone you are attracted to, marry someone that does it for you, that fits all your desires, because during pregnancy is the one time the woman will really need you to be there and to step up, because we all know that your bodies are going to change and a lot of things are gonna happen. Let's not even talk between the moon swings and every other thing that happens. She needs a partner at this point, and intimacy is number one on that list because it helps her. It helps things move better. It even makes women sleep better. Okay, this is the time for you to show how macho you are. We don't need you guys to be going to kill lions and bears and tigers. Now, this is the time for you to show that you're a true husband, a true partner, and a true lover. But you say no because you say you're afraid. See, I don't know where the fear is coming from, but let me make it very clear to you because I'm sure your doctor must have. When you're intimate with your wife during this period, you do not, under any circumstance, get close enough to the baby. I know for some of you it's weird. And I had a friend that went through this years ago and she was miserable and depressed. And I'm like, God, how can 9 whole months you say no? You're not going to lose the baby by being intimate. You're not going to come close to the baby. There's a big cushion, there's a big padding in between where that is and where the baby is. So there's no connection at all. Yes, along the line, there are things that will change around, especially as the baby grows bigger from intimacy, especially when you have the big O, but everything is safe. Like I said, this information is for people that your doctor has said, go ahead. Please use this opportunity to make your woman happy for the love of God. And I promise you, if you actually love that woman, both of you will get closer and your intimacy will continue even after pregnancy. Because let's be real, in the first few months after childbirth, a woman is not interested in anything. All that progesterone and estrogen, everything goes right back down. The body now for the next few months is very sensitive, not sensitive at all. It feels like you're rubbing yourself on a chalkboard. So do yourself a favor and enjoy this moment. Get into it. Now, the second part of this is there's also this situation right now with getting pregnant. If your doctor has told you that you're both healthy as people, can you please stop turning intimacy into a project? Can you stop turning it into mechanics? And this is, I'm speaking to the women. There is nothing that kills intimacy and love quicker than a project relationship. You see, if you even notice when you think about it, the people who do not even care and are not worried about getting pregnant, they just want to do the do, those are the ones that get pregnant the fastest. You know why? Because they're not stressed. Stress is a big factor that affects your reproductive system. Then now, when you now turn it into, oh, go, 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 go. And mind you, there are some people that will try to follow your ovulation for not just months. Sometimes you don't get that lucky. Sometimes it will take years. And the longer the time frame is, the more stressed both you and your partner are. You as a woman start feeling incompetent, like, oh my God, why is it not happening for me? But in doing that, you're also putting mad stress on your body. And in return, you're looking at your husband that once you guys used to smooch and all that and be intimate, now it's all mechanical. I promise you, a lot of people, it's either after you guys get a baby, for some God given blessing, you now get back your intimacy and your normal again. And some people end up being in a loveless marriage, all in the name of we have a child and we are married. You know, the way you handle your partner during this period is very important. And remember, when you get married, yes, everybody wants to have a family. Everyone wants to have kids, but remember, you're creating a union between you and your partner. You and your partner should be the one thing that comes first before anything else. Children are a blessing from God, and you do not determine what time of the day or what time of the month that child decides to appear, especially if both of you are perfectly healthy. The more stress you add into that relationship, you not only reduce the chances of you getting pregnant, you kill the chances of you guys being intimate long term. You kill that romance, you kill the love, you kill that joy in there. So please, guys, take your time. Love your partner enough to understand this. Women, I know how you guys are, and I say this because even when I tried to get pregnant, oh, I did a whole put up leg thing. I did all that, and it wasn't catching till I gave up, and then it happened. Please take your time. Do not forget that making a baby is a joyful thing, but when you turn it mechanical, you could end up losing your partner. A lot of people can't see their partners the same after this period because there's so much pressure. Oh, Oga, come on, it is ovulation time. Okay, let's do. While you guys are doing all that dance, and like I said, it could take months or it could take years, or maybe if you're lucky, weeks. But for those people that are struggling for extended periods of time, when there's no more romance while trying to get a child and everything becomes like a project and on demand, I don't know how much your relationship will survive after then. I don't know. I know a lot of people get excited for the idea of, oh, let's get married and let's have kids and let's do all that. But please sit down and talk to your partners. Like, what if we get married and this happens? Like, can we please work on our relationship and let God do the do? Because there's some people who actually have reproductive problems, and that's a different case entirely. But for those that have been cleared by their doctors, please take your time and embrace the process. Because if not, man, listen, a lot of you would destroy your relationships in the hopes of getting a child. And guess what? You could get that baby and lose your relationship. So it's imbalance. You feel me? So please, guys, if you are planning to have a baby, take your time and remove stress completely from it and take the public out of your baby making process. You don't need to listen to what your mothers and fathers are saying because your union is between you and your man. Stop putting pressure on yourself. And please, for those of you that have already gotten the pregnancy, please do the do for your wife. Please, I beg. It's not too much to ask for, okay? You're not hitting the baby. Everything is safe, okay? So please enjoy. I mean, this is the fine parts of life, so please enjoy it. Bye, Gocha.